Things have been going slower than I would have hoped, so I thought I'd quickly put together this short video to give my handful of subscribers an update on what's going on. For over a month now, I've been slowly working on an animation-related video, which I was hoping to finally be able to release early next week, but unfortunately that's probably not going to happen. This isn't entirely my fault, however, as for the first time, I've been attempting to use various AI softwares to enhance the quality of the finished product, or enable things otherwise impossible. These softwares include Gigapixel, an AI video upscaling software, and 15.ai, a high-quality voice synthesis AI software. While I've completed my work with the former, the latter, despite having been just released this last week, is currently offline due to issues with the company who's hosting the GPUs. I have no way of knowing when the service will return, so for now I'm afraid I'm going to have to put the project on hold for a while longer. This brings me to what I'll be working on in the meantime. Recently, I've been playing a few RPGs in preparation for the release of Cyberpunk 2077, which at this rate might release sometime in the next few years. For one, I've been playing through the quite excellent Deus Ex series, Human Revolution being my favorite overall. And in addition, I've recently started replaying Kingdom Come Deliverance, which might very well be one of the best RPGs ever made. There's one other non-RPG that I chose to play in preparation for Cyberpunk 2077, and that game is The Witcher 3. Yes, you heard me correctly, The Witcher 3 is not an RPG. My second playthrough really nailed that fact in. I've been thinking of making a video explaining why The Witcher 3 isn't an RPG, as I captured a decent amount of footage on my second playthrough, though I have ideas for other videos as well. To this day, I still feel the need to revisit Red Dead Redemption 2 to make a video explaining why it is such a mediocre game. What's more, some people dare to call Red Dead Redemption 2 an RPG of all things, and I really want to put that notion to rest once and for all. The video on The Witcher would most likely be somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes, and it would take just a couple of weeks to make. The video on Red Dead Redemption 2 would doubtless be much longer, and would take over a month to make. This is largely due to the fact that I would have to replay the entire game, but that's not the only reason. I want this video to be definitive. In it, I plan to go through every mission in the entire game, all 109 of them, in order to highlight just how grating the game's story really is. In addition, I plan to analyze the game's open world and systems to definitively dispel the notion that Red Dead Redemption 2 is anything resembling an RPG. I'm open to feedback, but I'm leaning on doing the video on The Witcher first due to its shorter length. Be sure to leave your feedback in the comments below. And consider following me on Parler for updates.